Ask Matthew the question.
Can you tell me in which city have you been?
Have you
In
born?
Russia.
You from?
From.
From
Where
which
from?
city? Yes.
From which city?
So you don't say.
This I understand. This will be very difficult for them.
Describe the city and they will.
Okay. I will describe the state and then I will describe the city. The state that I am from is famous for racing. We have Formula One racing, we have Indy racing, we have stock car racing, we have motorcycle racing. We're known for racing. The city I was born in is a university city, known for basketball, very famous in America for basketball. It's very small when the university during summer days, it's very small, not many people, but when the university is in session, many people there. It's very busy, very congested.
Which state, Matthew?
What is this?
I can tell you the city of Chicago borders this state.
Borders. Граничит. Да? Граничит.
It's not a part of this state, but it borders this state.
Okay, but you can tell them the state.
You said it again?
He asked you about city, not the state.
It's Indiana. The state is Indiana.
It's in Indiana. Which city is Matthew from? You can ask him questions. How
The town the university in, the name of the university is called Indiana University.
you can ask him how many people do live there.
That should, if you're looking on the internet, it should really help you with the town.
Does it devote to any famous name, for example? It's a state.
Okay.
Ask questions.
Bloomington.
Bingo. Okay, can you spell it, Matthew?
Bloomington.
Okay.
I was born in Bloomington, Indiana.
Next question. Let's go like this. Let's start.
What is your favorite dish for breakfast? Eggs.
Yes, but very specific egg dish. My most favorite.
Describe this.
It has that in it, yes. And it has a very special sauce. This sauce is very difficult to make. Only very good cooks can make this without messing the sauce up. The sauce is kind of named after a country.
Name after a country.
What contains?
The dish contains small toast, ham, poached egg, and then this special sauce on top.
What contains the sauce?
The sauce contains egg yolks, lemon juice, vinegar, and butter or oil. Salt, pepper.
It is a club sandwich.
No. I do not see this dish very often in Russia. Only in very fine dining restaurants. Because it's very difficult to make and it's very difficult to keep. And in Russia, for breakfast, it's about speed. This dish is not about speed.
Ask questions. What
The
color
name of
is
the-
it?
The name of the sauce is called hollandaise.
What?
Hollandaise. Sauce hollandaise.
Holland, Голландия.
And the name of the dish is named after the creator of the dish.
What color is this dish, Matthew?
Yellow.
Yellow.
It's an egg dish.
Yellow.
It's
Okay.
yellow.
Is it yellow with white?
Yeah, it's a yellow
Just
dish.
yellow. Any ideas? Does it consist bacon?
No, I
There's
see.
ham.
Bacon.
Ham, sauce,
Okay.
eggs, toast, and the salt. Is it salt?
Toast,
I-
ham, egg,
No, this
sauce.
is your dishes. Your favorite dishes. No?
Breakfast.
It's one of my favorite breakfast dishes.
Mhm.
If I go into a restaurant and I see this dish, I will order it every time.
It is
It's
the name. of the dish.
silky, it's smooth, it's
No, it is a
acidic.
toast with some name.
The name
Ham
of the
toast.
toast is English muffin.
Muffin. Mhm.
Нужно знать название соуса.
Okay, do you give up?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, Matthew, what it is? What is
Eggs
it?
Benedict.
Eggs
Яйца
Benedict.
Я думала, должен быть.
Next.
My turn. Hello, Matthew. Tell me please, what place you visited last summer?
Last summer or past?
Past summer.
This past summer.
Разница в том, что год еще не закончился, да? Поэтому
То есть этим
past
летом.
этим летом.
Прошедшим.
I visited a few places, but I stayed in a city that's by the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean. They're known for, they're very famous for a hockey team. They're very famous for a American football team. And they're very famous for a baseball team.
It wasn't home.
No.
Mexico.
The place.
The name of this body of water that connects to the Atlantic is called Gulf of Mexico, but I did not stay in Mexico. It's a city in the state of Florida.
Задайте вопрос, в честь кого, в честь чего назван этот город? Потому что это
I,
поможет очень
I actually
сильно.
stayed in 2 cities in the state of Florida. when I
Can you ask this question? В честь кого, в чье имя это будет name after?
Name after.
Which
called-
name did it,
It's called.
Called after.
did it,
That's
was it
very
called
vague.
after? Yes?
It's very difficult.
Russian city.
You made it.
Russian city?
No.
Yes?
No, because we're
Very
talking about the
difficult.
greater
Florida.
area, not the specific village. This village within a city, you know, American cities is large, and they have something called suburbs.
But Moscow.
The suburb of this city I stayed in is named after a very famous Russian city. It's actually sister cities. When this city in Russia celebrates something, this village celebrates it at the same time. And there's actually a very famous statue of a very famous place in Russia because of this city.
St. Petersburg?
Yes.
So he went to St. Petersburg, yes?
St. Petersburg and
in which
Tampa,
country?
Florida.
In America, yes.
Там такой же.
Там есть маленький, Литл,
Да,
И вот.
Москва есть.
Санкт-Петербург. Да.
Mhm.
And which state is it in?
Florida.
Флорида.
Okay, next, please. Who is next? Evgeny, you?
What's your favorite spirit?
I'm American. No, I have only one favorite spirit in the end. Every American drinks it.
Are you?
What is spirit? Everybody know? Does everybody know? It's alcoholic drink. Yeah.
It's very specific. Beer is not a spirit. Wine is not a spirit.
Strong.
It's very. It must be more than 20% alcohol to be considered a spirit. That's why in Russia you say
20%.
must be more than 20% to be considered a spirit. And when Russians think of Americans, they think that we drink this spirit everywhere, which we do. Yeah. Jack Daniels.
Daniels.
Jack Daniels, my very favorite.
Okay. So how many percent must the spirit?
More 20.
More than 20%.
Okay, next is
It's me.
yeah.
What is your favorite food? The eggs Benedict. Right now.
It's got to be one of my favorites. Eggs, period, because it's very diverse. You can use it for anything. You can eat it at any time. But honestly, my most favorite thing to eat, if I have to choose something, is somebody said, doctor comes and goes, Matthew, you will die tomorrow. I would eat this one particular fish. And I've eaten it like fresh, like literally somebody, ocean caught it. 4 hours later, I was eating it. I know what it tastes like fresh. And it's very, you can eat it raw, you can eat it, you can grill it, you can saute it, you can,
Okay, it is a fish.
it's a fish. It's a,
Salt?
no,
Sivas?
no. It's very large. The fish can be from this big to,
It's a tuna.
very good.
Okay.
Наша, да. То же самое.
Please
У
next.
тебя был favorite food? Food.
Yeah. Perfect. Svetlana, what is your question for Matthew? Draw one. Потом будет общий. Сейчас пока по заданию.
How many countries did you visit? Did you visit? Do you remember?
And you have to guess which countries. Just tell how many.
Hold up your hands, both of your hands.
Hold up.
That's how many countries I've
Hold
been
up.
to. On 3 different continents. Continent, you know, like North America, Europe, Asia. 3 different continents. One of them I've been in, one of them I lived at is actually in the news a lot in America. A lot of people come from this country into America illegally, quite a bit.
Canada.
Oh. It's actually, Americans go to Canada illegally. But these people come to America illegally a lot because they make more money in America.
Mexico.
Very good. Another country I've been to are actually the ancestors of Mexicans.
Brazil.
We know the geography.
What do Mexicans speak?
Spanish.
That's another country I've been to.
Hey.
I've been to the country that's east of Spain. I lived there for a year about.
French or
I've been to the country that is southeast of France. I've been to the country that's north of France.
Okay, Spain, Italy, France.
Great Britain.
England. I've been to the country that's directly east of France.
East of France.
Austria.
That's northeast, directly east of France.
Germany.
I have been to the country that's north of America, United States. I have been to
Russia.
I have been to the country that's just south of Sochi.
Kazan.
Abkhazia is kind of sort of southeast, directly southwest. Very good. I have been.
Speak English.
I have been to this country that's in the Caribbean and is known for rum. It's known for marijuana. It's known for beautiful ocean, very beautiful ocean. It's known for their specific music.
Cuba.
No. South of Cuba. Very good. Very good. Very, very special music. Yeah.
And number 10.
I've been to one other country. We talked about it already. I almost forgot all about it. It's to be a man and go there with other men is a dream, especially if you're a young man. It's very easy.
So, can you answer the question, please? Matthew был в каких-то странах. Когда мы говорим, в какой стране ты был, нам нужно какое время? Нет. Present perfect, потому что мы говорим об опыте, да? Поэтому, когда вопрос задаем, which countries have you been to? Да? Can you repeat?
Which country have you been to?
И отвечаем, да? He has visited or he has been to, and which countries? Svetlana, can you?
What countries have you been to?
And answer.
Matthew was
Отвечаем тоже в present perfect, да?
has visited Mexico, Spain, France, England, Germany, Canada, Russia, Turkey, Jamaica, and Holland.
And Italy. And Italy, yes. It's so 11, yes, countries. And how do we pronounce?
Canada.
Yes, so it's here, yeah? Okay, do you have any more questions?
Yes.
Yes? Who is next?
Yes.
You?
And which national or traditional kitchen likes more? Do you like
I
more?
hate that question. She wanted to write that question, and I asked her not to. I hate that question. When I went to each of these countries, Mexico, I worked, but I wanted to learn Spanish. Spain, I wanted to work to learn Spanish cuisine. I think as a chef, or not even as a chef, as a cook or somebody in hotels, the more you learn, especially about food and wine and drink, the more countries you visit, the more you work. Even if it's 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 6 months, doesn't matter. The better you will become. Because the technique is the same. Like a really good borscht, you don't boil the meat very fast. They simmer it very slow so it becomes soft and tender. All countries have such dishes, you know what I mean? What makes it a specific dish is the country that you visit. Borscht is actually only like north part of Russia, cold parts of Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, even Ukrainians say, no, we are the original borscht. Russians are like, we're the original borscht. You know what I mean? It's that way with every country. I don't have a specific type. I just love cooking. I love learning about different origins of food. You know what I mean? So that's why I just hate that question.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. At least he answered and you understood.
It makes you a better person to learn about different things because the way you work hotels or kitchens or restaurants in Russia is not the same as in Spain. But if you could learn the way they do it in Spain, or you can learn the way they do it in America, it will make you better as a person. Yes. For me, I think the same about cooking in restaurants. If I can learn many different ways, I will become better at what I do. As we say, less expendable, less reason to get rid of me. So, that's my mentality.
Oksana, do you have a question? No? Okay, so you have any new question?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, who is going to ask? You?
What dish would you cook for your friends?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you have this question too?
I hate that question.
Just hate cooking for friends.
For me, actually today I have a dish in mind. But usually for me, if I know I have friends come over, the best thing you do is you walk through the market and you go, oh, look at that, it's beautiful, I want to cook that today. You can't say, okay, I cook for friends next week, I buy the food today. You know what I mean? And for me, it's the same thing. But recently I made borscht. And
Can you name the dish? Sorry.
Even Russians who were eating the borscht didn't believe I cooked it because I'm American. They don't think American cook borscht. But this borscht is probably the best I've ever had. The way I made it was just... it was beautiful. Because you could taste every ingredient in the borscht. You knew it had beets. You knew it had carrots. You knew it had cabbage. You knew it was made from beef. I mean, it was just perfect. It was a very dark color, but clear. You could see, even with the bowl, you could see to the bottom of the bowl. It was clear, but it was perfect. It was perfect. I would cook that again for my friends because I want to know that I can cook it and recreate it one more time. Not that it was just luck.
Mm-hmm.
How long it takes you to cook borscht?
This borscht, it took me 1 day to cook.
All day.
All day. All day, yeah. It was perfect. It was very perfect.
Okay. Any more questions?
How many languages do you speak?
Fluently or I speak?
Understand and
French, Spanish. I'm still learning Russian, very difficult. At times I can still remember Japanese, English.
Japanese?
I took 4 years Japanese in my university. When I went to university, Japanese companies were becoming very popular in America. And I did not believe I would work in restaurants. I was going for business degree. So I thought business, if I use business degree in America, I must speak Japanese. Well, now you must speak Spanish. So yeah, not so much Japanese. But I still remember.
Okay, Evgeny, you want to answer, yes? And you have more questions.
Who attraction you like most in such?
Don't name them, please. Just describe. Do you like that? No, it's places which tourists can visit.
I'm sitting in one of them. I'm looking at one of them. Very close. It's very specific, but think bigger.
Красная.
Yes.
Okay.
The other attraction I like is about 40 kilometers that way.
In Olympic Park.
Oh, it goes from Adler all the way to Ukraine to...
Such far.
No, it is
Sky
a.
park.
It's very big, this attraction. It's that way.
Море.
No.
Sea. Sea.
Sea. Okay. Just the sea.
If it wasn't for the sea, I probably wouldn't... No, if it wasn't for the sea and the mountains, I probably wouldn't stay
Can
in
you be more
Sochi.
specific? The sea embankment?
Oh, it's just the water itself. The water is very...
Beach?
I can't say it's pure everywhere, but if you go to the right places in Sochi, like near Apazia or closer to Lazarskaya, the water is very pure, very beautiful. Even though it's not the ocean, it's still, when on good days, you can see very far down to the bottom. It's
Tell me please, pure, what is synonym for this?
Pure. Clean.
Yeah. Hmm? Okay. Question?
Pure. А по-другому?
Transparent.
Clean,
Прозрачный.
Чисто.
When you work, or not when, where you work in the Sochi, what hotels?
Don't name them.
What will,
Just tell the location and the description. Define how many
where is
first.
it? Where to find?
The first hotel I worked in, we opened for the owner, but we never opened for the Olympics. Brand new hotel, 2 years old, in the center of Sochi. First 14 floors are hotel, and the top 20,
And
no,
Hyatt.
very good, very good. The next hotel I worked in is here, very close to here.
Right?
No,
It was a hotel.
yes.
Mercury.
Parking, tulip.
No.
Golden tulip. Golden tulip.
Oh, really?
Tulip, golden tulip.
Maybe 4 stars. 4
Both.
stars?
I was chef of both, tulip and golden tulip.
How many stars is hotel? 4?
Tulip is 3, golden tulip is 4. And then I received a call from another chef, we talked about it when you came in, to go to a hotel in Olympic Park because of very big problem.
Radisson Paradise.
Yeah. Very big problems.
That's it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you first.
Yeah.
What is your favorite restaurant in Sochi?
I hate this question.
Oh, Rosa Kudar.
No.
No, it's from her.
It's from her mind.
I don't have one. I have my favorite places, like if I want hachapuri, I have my favorite place to go. If I want Armenian cuisine, I have my favorite place to go. If I want Georgian cuisine, I have my favorite place, you know what I mean? If I want steak, I have my favorite places, but not one favorite place.
Can you tell this name restaurant?
Of which one?
Hachapuri.
You cannot tell the name.
Hachapuri.
Yes.
No, I.
Best hachapuri.
I told them descriptions. There's no way they could guess the name of the restaurant. So there's no way.
Sana
Hachapuri.
can because she's from Sochi.
Ah, yes. Okay. My favorite hachapuri place has been in Sochi. I've been from America to Sochi for 13 years. It has been around for 17 years, this place. And the first, they have 2. The first one is in the center of Sochi on Voroskovo. It's been there very long time.
Название нет. Хачапурная.
It's only hachapuri.
Only
My favorite Georgian restaurant is across the street from Riviera. The best bread, all the Georgian food there is just incredible. And it's been there for 20 plus years.
Do you know the name, Sana?
It's very difficult to remember the name, but you would know the restaurant.
It's across the Riviera.
It's across the street from Riviera.
Which street?
The main entrance.
Which street is it?
Just before it turns in from Europa.
It's on Vinogradna Street.
Before where Europa and Vinograd connect, across from Riviera. It's very difficult to see. Next to the doctor's office, there's a doctor's office right there.
Генецвали? No?
I don't even remember. It's very difficult.
Okay.
Right now, for Caucasian cuisine, they have 2 restaurants. Both are new. They have one restaurant here that's seasonal, and they have another restaurant near Ross Street in Center Sochi. Very good.
Mhm.
Yeah, such.
Speak English.
For steak, they have something called it's a jasper. It's an oven and a grill, all the same, and they have 2 large as life jaspers, and they're on.
Can you explain what is Jaspers? Because not everybody
It's a grill and
knows.
an oven. I do.
Grill and oven.
Ah, I know.
Гриль и
It's
печка,
starter.
да?
Starter.
Mhm.
It's starter.
It's on Novogenskaya Street, and they're new. They're maybe 2.5 years old. Very good. Very good.
Okay.
Hinkali. You've been here forever. You should know where the best Hinkali is. I should always have to say Hinkali. And the restaurant's been here for years. And they have the guy that makes their Hinkali. He's been working there for 13 years, and he only makes Hinkali.
Matthew, we have one answer.
Белая Сочи? У Белой ночи? Нет, Хаят.
Okay. Okay, so thank you very much for your answers.